Good morning, people. So, after taking a 7-hour train ride from Chennai, I reached Tirupur, and from there, I took a bus ride which lasted roughly for 45 minutes to reach this beautiful town named Kethanur, which is like some 10 kilometers away from Palladam. And here you can already see these TVS racing trucks on the left and the Hero Motorsports truck on the right, and various cars parked on either sides of the road. We have all gathered here today for the final round of the Indian National Rally Championship. This was actually scheduled way before in Coimbatore, but for some reasons they had postponed it for today. And Hero Motorsports and Hero Motocorp have made arrangements for their customers to come and watch the race happening in front of their eyes and experience how this whole rally thing works and how the mechanics work on their bikes in between the stages. So I'm all excited, and I hope all the effort to travel this far are going to be worth it. Let's call the man in charge, Mr. Kannan, who works for Hero in Coimbatore. கண்ணன் பேசுகிறீங்களா? எங்கண்ணா இருக்கீங்க நீங்கள்? எனக்கு இவர் ఓకే ఓకేనా. So as you can see, the two factory teams, Hero Motorsports and TVS Racing, are having their pits on the right hand side. The mechanics are making the preparations, and on the left hand side we have pits for races who are racing on their own. The riders are stretching and doing warm up. So here all the participants are lining up as they are being called based on their numbers, and as far as I can see, most of the participants are racing with the expulse. Either they are almost stock or they have made changes according to their requirements. And let's see what's happening in the front. So here as I can see, they are checking for the safety gears necessary. The bikes have already been scrutinized, where they basically check if the bike is legal to race, legal in the sense if it's within the permissible limits. And here they are checking for the safety gears, for the helmets and various safety gears which is like required to participate in this rally. And let's go to the front and see what's happening over there. Okay, so here basically is allowing one participant by the another, and they are noting down the timings. Basically they are handing over a card which probably has the track of the timings or something. Even I don't know. Let's wait and watch. If I can find someone who has all the details, I'll clear few doubts which I have regarding how this rally thing works. I don't know. This is my first time. basically these participants are heading to another place where the actual race happens. Here this place is meant for you know, servicing the bikes after every stage. And basically there are 4 stages, 15 kilometers of each, which leads to 60 kilometers of overall rally racing. And here we are at the starting place. So every participant comes to this place one by another from that place where we were initially. This place actually looks kind of cool, you know, in those windmills in the background. And kids from the neighboring village have come to watch. Motorcycle racing attracts people, no doubt about that, especially kids like me. Okay, so this person is keeping track of the time, and is doing the countdown, and one by one participants enter into the race area. So they are basically having a couple of minutes gap, I guess. After every 2 minutes he is sending another participant in. And now we are back at the first place, in the sense where we were in the morning. And here the mechanics are working on the bikes which have completed the first stage, and they are back to the pits. This is the Hero Motorsports team which is working on their bikes. And as far as I can notice, they are basically tightening the spokes, and they are checking for any damages in case the rider has crashed. And what else are they doing? So they are cleaning the chains and lubing the parts. They are adjusting the suspensions according to the requirement. They are checking for the brake fluids and the petrol and everything else, and the rider is giving his inputs. The team is basically trying to get the best out of it.
A rally consists of a transport section as well as a competitive section. Now when I say transport...
So as I have already mentioned, this is Mr. Kothari from the Godspeed Racing, which is basically the organization which has the rights to conduct this rally, the INRC, which is sponsored by MRF Tires. And as soon as he entered the premises, riders started approaching him one by one, and started, you know, greeting him, which kind of made me realize that he is a higher official. And he also looks a little bit tough on the outside, so I thought, let's not disturb him. But after talking to him for a couple of minutes, it made me realize that although he looks so tough on the outside, he's a very humble person. And as you can see, he's taking quite a lot of time to explain how this rally thing works. And I had various doubts in my mind, which I cleared from him. Also, I have one doubt. Since Yuva Kumar is not participating since he's injured, someone else is riding on behalf of him.
Yeah, but that will be his own points. Yuva Kumar won't get the points.
Okay. So I was thinking it's like a substitute. His points will act. Okay.
It is an individual championship.
Okay.
I'm here. You have any questions, let me know.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
You said your name was?
Dilip.
Dilip.
So a person having so many responsibilities on his shoulder goes on to say that I'll be around, do approach me if you have any questions or if you need anything else. Basically shows how nice of a man he is. So coming again to what this is basically the pits where the individual races who have few sponsors. I even met few participants who have no sponsors and they are racing on their own. And the best thing I saw here in this camp is that one mechanic is sharing his tools with the other mechanic. They are basically opponents here, but they are helping out each other. So that's what motorcycling is all about. So I'm at the TBS Racing's pit stop now. These bikes have completed these two stages and they are back. And I can see mechanics working on two different bikes. One mechanic is fiddling around with his laptop, so he's basically remapping the ECU. So one thing I noticed today here is that look at how many mechanics are working on these bikes in the factory teams camp, TVS Racing and the Hero Motorsports. And I'm definitely not trying to question the skills of the riders or something, but when you compare them with the effort those individual riders are putting, that's truly remarkable. In fact, I met a participant from Metupalayam. I don't remember his name exactly. He was some 40 plus in terms of age, and he was on his own. He just had a friend of him to help him, and that made me realize how passionate these people are towards their sport. In spite of not having the popularity they deserve, but still they are sticking to it. That's really really amazing. So yes, back to the Hero Motorsports camp, and even their bikes have completed two stages now, and the technicians have even opened the engine and they are doing something. I don't know exactly what they are doing, but they are doing something to the engine. And that bike over there, number 28, with those golden colored upside down forks, is the bike which Yuva Kumar races with. And I basically came all this way to watch Yuva Kumar racing, but unfortunately he's injured and he's not participating in this round, which I came to know a couple of days earlier. But still I thought Hero Motorsports has given us such a nice opportunity to walk into the pits, and I don't know if I'll get this opportunity again. So I thought, why not grab this opportunity, and here I am watching these mechanics work right in front of my eyes and these participants racing. It has been worth it till now. Even I had few doubts regarding the bike, which the mechanics cleared up to some extent. They don't reveal everything about the bike, so they revealed as much as they could, and helped me with it. So let's go back to the racing area and see what's going on over there. I'm at the starting point now. Most of the participants are entering their third stage, and after some time we'll go to the spectator point where we'll get to see more action up close. So here I am at spectator point. The action here is so good that I'm trying to record on both of my cameras here. I'm trying to move to a different location and see these guys racing from as many angles as possible. This is actually crazy motorcycles in almost all of the directions, and here he goes. And I've also had a heavy lunch thanks to Mr. Kothari. He offered us the food coupons and made the lunch available at the venue itself. And So yes, I am struggling to walk right now. Now I won't talk for some time so that you can enjoy these siren engines roaring their hearts out. So the result will be out by 6 to 7 p.m. but I'll have to leave now since I have a train to catch from Tirupur, and almost all the participants have finished the 4 stages and assembled their bikes here. And I thank Hero Motocorp and Hero Motorsports for this golden opportunity, and Godspeed Racing for putting up such a nice show, and especially Mr. Kotare for being such a nice host. And thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.